Welcome to Happily Ever Afters, where love doesn't stop at romance. Join us as we share the tales of everyday magic and celebrate life's sweetest moments. Hear inspiring accounts of love, intimacy, and pure joy as we uncover the secrets behind true devotion and partnerships that really work. Brace yourself for a full-on heart melting. Here's your host, Carlos Clemente.
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to another edition of Happily Ever Afters. Okay.
It's like you're going to break out into song.
Well, I could do that. I mean, one day I will.
Okay.
All right. All right. My gorgeous host is here. How you doing?
I just rushed in and put on some makeup, so hopefully I'm doing okay.
Well, I hope mine's okay. All right.
You shaved.
I did. I did. You know, some people say I look younger now. You know,
baby face.
So, anyway, my mother's happy. She's always saying,
she wants
take
to
that
see
off
your
face.
face. She wants to see it.
Yeah. Okay. Got a great show today. Today we have someone I've watched for a long, long time. And it's an honor and a pleasure to be in her company. And let's just get to it, right?
Okay.
Let's get to it. All right. Our guest is Marsha Warfield. For those of you who are of Night Court fame, she's done a lot of things. The two things I've watched her in are Night Court and The Upshaws, two of my favorite shows.
And she's basically been in any show I can name.
Yeah, she has. And I remember when she was doing stand-up. Because one of the things about her doing stand-up, for those who go way back like I do, I always equated her to a modern-day Moms Mabley and how she does some of her comedy. So I hope she takes that as a compliment because I loved her too.
Well, I enjoyed, and then we'll stop talking about you and talk to you. I enjoyed part of your stand-up routine where you said, look, I'm going to hit on your mama. And don't you worry about it. Your mama and I might, but don't you worry about it.
It's not your business.
Don't
worry if she hit back. It's between me and your mama. Go on outside and play.
All right. Okay, Marsha is with her longtime companion, Angie Maldonado. Welcome, Angie.
Hi.
Now, where are you guys?
Where are you since you're in two different places?
Well, when we got married, we had a long distance relationship. And when we got married, we decided to keep both places. And so we have a place here in Vegas and a place in Los Angeles. And we go back and forth. And sometimes we have breaks, so that every time we get together is a date.
That is the secret, I think, to a happy relationship. I've been married 30 years and people always ask the secret. And I say, we don't spend all our time together.
Well, it's, we spend a lot of time together, but we have time to do our thing. We're not, we're newlyweds, but we're not spring chickens. So we got settled in our ways. And so we have like the best of all worlds. You have your personal time, your private time, and a lot of time together. That's our wedding picture.
Oh, wow, great.
Yeah, we got married. We had a cheesy Vegas wedding.
Is that it? Okay, behind you, is that the photo?
Yes.
Oh.
Right. So how did this come together like this? I heard there's a strange story about how you two met.
I want to hear both versions.
Angie?
Oh, you want me to start first?
Yes, I do.
It was my 59th birthday, and a friend of mine that knows Marsha knew that I was going to Vegas for the weekend with my girlfriend, and she said that Marsha had a show in Vegas and if I was interested in going, and I said, sure, why not? So we went, and it was a 3-drink minimum. So I was on my second drink by the time Marsha got on stage, and I don't really drink. So, but I have to say that when she did walk out on the stage, I was very impressed by her walk alone. the way her head was high and the way her back was arched and the way she walked like royalty, a queen that she is. I was taken by that. I was like, it turned me on.
Oh.
So I was glued into her whole act, and she came and she said, "Look, I'm looking for someone young, fairly young, in their 50s, and yeah, if you're out there, let me know." And I said, "Here I am." Marsha's version slightly different.
No, I got heckled. I married my heckler.
Okay.
It sounds like not the usual heckling, though. I mean, she didn't throw anything, and
Oh, no, none of that. But she was in the back, and I couldn't really see her. I didn't know who this person was that was interrupting my show. But,
I was answering your question.
but we met after the show and found out we were in the same one of the same Facebook groups, and we just started talking from there.
now when you
And
met,
5 years later, we got married.
was there a chemistry immediately, kind of like there was when Marsha walked out on stage? When you met, was that energy there?
I think it was all me initially because when at the end, when she goes out to, give autographs or take pictures with her fans, I was waiting. And the fans left, and I went up to her and I looked at her and I said, "I like all that."
Did you say I'm the one who heckled you?
Yes, and then we took a picture, and she put her head on my shoulder.
Oh.
And I didn't know what to make of it. And I thought she was very cute. She has a very cute smile, and she was smiling at me and telling me how attractive I am and how much she enjoyed the show, and that's pretty much all it takes.
Did you know she'd been drinking?
Well, I don't like to credit it to the drinks. I like to think she was taken with my presence and would have responded the same way.
Obviously.
even if she was
Okay.
sober.
Yes,
But
I would have.
But after that initial response to you, I guess there would be some kind of magnetism. But did you still feel a little weird? Both of you, like, you're
Like we don't really know each other.
Yeah, I
and-
mean, you're talking to a famous star.
She didn't know that. She had no idea. She kept saying, "I don't know who you are, but I like you."
Okay. So,
I did my Google search after the fact.
Not a fan of Night Court?
No, I was in school and had a young baby, and I was taking care of family and business. Television wasn't part of it, so no, I didn't watch TV back in the 80s. Yeah.
And then what happened?
And I had taken
Did you-
a lot of time off. I took off in the late 90s and didn't come back to doing stand-up or working until like 2015.
And then when you
So-
came back on Night Court the second time, it had been like, what, 30 years?
Yeah, it had been quite a while. It was something I never thought would happen. I never imagined. Even when the show got greenlit, and everybody would be asking me, "Are you going to be part of it?" And I'm like, "No." And you need to be part of it. If they're going to do Night Court again, you need to be part of it. And I would tell them it's their show. I understand that we've had our run, and this is a whole new thing. And I was very much content to let them take the ball and run with it, as they're saying nowadays in politics. Pass the torch,
Right.
And I had the opportunity to do that to Lucreta when on the set, and I deliberately told her, "This is your show now. This is not about me, and I want you to have the career that I had because of this. I hope you have all the good things in the world. I'm a fan of the show, and I'm a fan of the people making it.
Now, you said that it wasn't about you, but in one episode, you got married.
Yeah.
So that kind of made it a little bit about you. So
well, yeah, but I mean, what happened was I got married anyway. I think while they were on hiatus, and I had done the first season finale where it just made a cameo, and then the second season opener, and Roz had gotten arrested at a bachelorette party. But at that point, I'm sure nobody knew exactly what the circumstances around the bachelorette party was. I'd be surprised if they had already written a wedding. But be that as it may, and all those factors came together. And then when I got married, they married Roz. Roz got married to a woman. They could be sisters. I'm lucky. I'm married to two beautiful women.
now, Angie, have you seen this episode? Do you watch your shows?
I was there when she was taping. Yeah.
And how did you feel? Did you identify with it, or were you surprised by it?
It brought back memories. Yeah. Even though we eloped and didn't have a big wedding like that, it brought me back to our vows and loving each other and dedicating our lives to each other. So yeah, I enjoyed the episode a lot. The kissing part, not so much.
Oh my gosh. Even in two separate places, you guys have such magic and chemistry. Marsha, I heard you say that your mom knew that you were gay, but didn't really want you to ever talk about it.
Right. I think most people who are who they are as children, we are groomed into a different sexuality. We are all groomed to grow up and find a prince and live happily ever after. And whether it appeals to you or not, those are the things that you are expected to do. And looking back, as a child who knew nothing about gender, sex, none of that stuff, I think you would have had to been blind not to see that I was a lesbian. I was a baby dyke. I was never a girly girl. I was never into the things that I was being expected to do. I didn't like dressing up. I didn't like playing with dolls. I didn't like makeup and the frou-frou stuff. And that was a big bone of contention between me and my mother. She wanted me to be Angie. And I was not. So it wasn't a surprise when I finally realized who I was. And when I finally, after that, had the courage to tell her, it wasn't really a surprise that she said that she didn't want me to come out while she was alive. What made me mad was when she said, when I told her I was gay, and she said, I know. Just the offhand way, I know. What do you mean you know? If you knew, why did you put me through all of that? You know, I couldn't really wrap my head around the I know. Because if you know, why did I have to come out or discover myself so late? I was 23 when I realized, boy, I've been chasing the wrong people. And so that really bothered me more than her asking me not to mention it publicly, because that was the times, you know, It was in the 80s, and people don't realize how much change, how quickly. You know, Ellen came out publicly in like 93, and then Rosie. And even that, it opened the door, and there, you know, people have been pushing that door for years and years and years. But even after they came out, and then Wanda came out later, it was when the Defense of Marriage Act and Obama passed the Marriage Equality Act. After that, things opened up exponentially, and I wasn't working then. So they did all the heavy lifting, and I just came back and squished through the door.
Angie, I have a question, and let's see how Marsha responds to this. All right, this show is called Happily Ever Afters. How has being with Marsha become your happily ever afters?
Oh my God. First of all, you know Marsha already. So this is an easy answer. Marsha is just fantastic. She is incredibly giving, caring, intelligent. I thought I knew it all. And I know when I met Marsha, it was like she knew me already. And it's just our relationship, our marriage, everything is just so easy. I've never, ever been in a relationship where it's just very transparent, very easy to communicate. We do communicate. We do have our occasional arguments, but
you're human.
They're dealt with, and that's it. I mean, there's no drama. Everything is just so wonderful. Oh my God, I've learned so much about myself with her. And I'm looking forward to what transpires next, what lays out next. I'm just so
And anytime somebody makes you laugh, for me, that is a turn on.
Yeah. And we do have lots of laughs.
All right, we only have a few minutes left here. Marsha, quickly, in a brief statement, tell me your happily ever after.
Oh, a brief statement. You want a brief statement from me? Okay. Angie, is it? I mean, she has changed me and accepted me at the same time. I am a night owl. She is a day person, and so we both have to adapt. And I'm a rebel, and she has, in many ways, domesticated me and put me on a schedule and changed my life. And she takes care of me, and she's just the last relationship I can even imagine having.
Well,
this is my happily ever after, just sitting there.
Save the best for last.
400 miles away.
Well, you both look so very happy, and I hope to meet you in person one day here. So shake your hand.
Let's do that. Let's make sure that happens.
All right, get a big hug group.
I want to come out and heckle you when you're performing next.
Hey, you might have to marry me.
Okay. All right. So, Marsha, you're still working some. How can we stay in touch with you guys? What's the best way?
Oh, I have a website, MarshaWarfield.com. I have a podcast. I call it a Marsha cast called Midnight in the Marshaverse. And it's on YouTube and on my website and on www.marshaverse. You can find me on social media by my name everywhere. And hopefully I can be doing this podcast thing because it lets me be my night owl self. And I enjoy doing that. And hopefully you can see me on an upcoming another Upshaws.
Okay. I'll be looking for that.
Back.
Oh, good. Angie?
Yeah. Hi.
How can we?
To get in contact with?
Yeah. Just through Marsha, or
yeah.
Through Marsha. Yeah.
Okay.
Or you could go to Angie's Organics. She makes my jewelry.
Oh.
Okay.
Angie's Organics, ANGIESORGANIX.
She makes jewelry and does aromatherapy.
Okay.
And she
Thank
has
you.
Very interesting things on her website. Very creative woman.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies, for joining us today. I consider it an honor. I look forward to hopefully talking to you again soon. We'll get back
Anytime.
together, You'll have some more
Let
happily
me
ever
know.
after moments. Okay?
Thank you for having me. I hope we have many moments.
I hope we
together.
do too. All right. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
All right. Okay. All right. That wraps another edition of Happily Ever Afters with Dorothy Lucy and myself.
And I mean, they're adorable.
Oh,
so
yes.
They're the whole thing.
Great guests. Great guests. Thank you very much. This show is about love. It's about health. And it's about happiness. Searching for that happily ever afters. Thank you for joining us.